Hello, welcome. Today we're going to be looking at genetics, the science of hereditary. Genetic, the science of what? Heredity. Now, when you go for marriage counseling, it's likely that the priest or the pastor will tell you to go for genotype test. To go for what? They want to know whether your genotype is AA or AS. Is that clear? So that if your genotype is AS, you don't go and marry another person that has genotype AS, because it's likely that you have a kid that has SS, and SS is a secular, isn't it? So you need to go for such because of what we call heredity. Because of what we call what? Heredity. What is heredity? Heredity is simply the transmission of character from a parent to the what? Offspring. You understand? If your parent is AS, it's likely that they are going to transmit that very character of X into you, making you to be SS. Is that clear? And thereby you become a sickler. Let's say you are fair in complexion. Fair is a character. You understand? If I have a child and my child is also fair, that means I've transmitted that fair character from me, the parents, to my offspring, the world, my child, isn't it? So all those things that parents have, and it's likely that their kids have, they are known as character. They are known as what? Give me another example of a character. Height. You understand? If you're tall and you marry a tall woman, it's likely that you're going to bear kids that are what? Tall. So the character in question here is the what? Height. Is that clear? Yes. So your ability to transmit those very characters, like your height or your skin complexion, to your child is what we call heredity. It's what we call what? Heredity. So we say that heredity is the transmission of characters from parents to what? Offspring. Through what? Gametes. Through gametes. Because when they meet, when the man and the woman meet, they copulate, they have sexual intercourse, isn't it? So they transfer their genes to their children. Is that clear? So these genes contain what we call what? Character. They contain what? Character. What is character? A character is a distinct structural or what? Functional feature of an organism. You understand? Anything somebody can look at you and be able to identify you with, that is your character. Is that clear? Like your complexion, your skin complexion, your height, you understand? There are other things, plenty characters that you can have in your body, you understand? And these characters can be transmitted from you being a parent to your what? Offspring. And the process by which a character is transmitted from parents to offspring is known as what? It's known as what? Heredity. You understand? These characters are contained in the genes. They are contained in what? Genes. You understand? So now we say that a character is the distinct structural or functional feature of an what? Organism. Hereditary is the transmission of characters from parents to what? Offspring. Through what? Gametes. Only characters controlled by genes are what? Inherited. You understand? Only characters that are controlled by the gene. The gene is that a basic unit of life that contains a character of a human being, which can be transmitted from the parents to the what? Offspring. So we say that a gene is the basic physical or functional unit of hereditary. They are made up of what? DNA. You understand? You're going to be asked in JAM or YA, which of the following is a component of the gene? You understand? So you have to know that gene is made up of what? DNA, which acts as instructions to make molecules called what? Proteins. Where can we apply hereditary? Why are we learning hereditary? Number one, I've said when you're going for counseling, you understand? There's what we call genetic what? Counseling. Because of your gene. It's likely that if you have AS, you are supposed to marry somebody that is AA. You understand? So that during the crossbreeding, you don't produce a sickler. Is that clear? You need to be aware of this so that you don't endanger the life of the offspring that you're going to be bearing. Is that clear? Then in the area of biology and agriculture, there's what we call selective breeding. There's what we call what? Selective breeding. If you have plants and animals that are of high economic value, but you don't have them plenty, you understand? You need to crossbreed them with the ones that are of lesser economic value so that you can bring up their characters. Exactly. Just like you as a human being, if you're very dark in complexion, you want to have kids that are fairer, that are not as dark as you are, and you're a man. When you're going to marry, you should go for a fair woman, is it not? So the knowledge of hereditary, that all those characters and traits that you have in you can actually be passed on to your kids, will advise you in making such decisions whenever you want to marry or when you want to breed animals and plants. Is that clear? So those are the two major areas of application of the principle of hereditary. In the area of selective breeding and the area of what? Genetic what? Counseling. Is that clear? So we're going to be stopping here today. Please, if you like our video, please hit the subscribe button by this side. If you have any questions on this and many more on it, or any video that you want us to work on, please drop it on the comment section. Thank you. God bless.